The Quiksilver Pro France, we just saw Sebastian Zietz, last year's runner-up, continue his momentum in 2018. New heat in the water, Italo Ferreira, Yago Dora, and Keanu Asing, Kuiper girl, along with Peter Mel for the call.
Fun to watch and as conditions are improving. And this is the goofy footer, Yago Dora, coming off of a bit of momentum after winning Red Bull Airborne.
I love this heat in the water right now. Keanu Asing taking off, stalling, looking for something. It's a barrel, finds it, finds an exit, and just ejects after that.
And if he can draw off of that experience and pull another win here, you know, he could find his way. I mean, that was a tough season, getting a win and not able to qualify.
Live action, Italo Ferreira. Bang off the top there, and I call him Showtime because every time this guy hits the water, I feel like the lights are on, the music's playing, and he's going to bring some performance.
Yeah, he's just waving his hand there, so he must have felt something. Oh, he's waving for the ski. That's exactly what it is. This is a perfect event that these the ski drivers have a lot of importance. Let's take a look at the replay here. Looking at this right-hander, you mentioned Showtime, and these are the reasons why, because he goes into that lip.
Live
so fun
action.
to watch.
Yago Dora. And it looks like he just almost, I thought he was just surfing for a score there and didn't finish off that wave. I thought he was lining up for an air. So I think all of the surfers in this heat really trying to find their pace. Let's take another look at Dora.
So Yago, again, finding this clean left. A little different conditions than he was competing in yesterday. I mean, this is a lot straighter swell, a lot more energy. So there's an adjustment period. You know, I'm sure he would have had a warm-up. But ultimately, this is different. You know, you're not looking at one single maneuver. This is about combining those big maneuvers. So again, looking to finish that ride out, gets a little over-rotated and goes down. So there's going to be a throwaway score for him.
I'll go up further. Now you got Keanu on the inside, little nuggets blasting through the lip there. I mean, there's so much going on out here for these athletes to kind of take in. You're watching your competitors. You're seeing, you know, the waves come in. Then you're just watching the watercrafts drop off your competitor way up top, thinking, oh, should I be over there? And you're paddling towards them. Then they're slipping down underneath you. It's so fun to watch this kind of game of chess from the water.
You kind of have to, the ocean dictates where your path ends up out, but ultimately you want to be in the position of where you think the best waves are.
Ferreira utilizing priority on another right and just slides out on that first turn. So nothing gained there for the heat leader. 22 minutes, 25 seconds counting down.
Well, I think that you touched on him. You know, why does this two-turn? We'll get back to that.
Well, let's see what Keanu has. And that's just, couldn't find any opportunity on that wave and with a kick out.
He's in his best position this year. And this is a big event.
Ferreira taking a left. Building up speed down the line. Quick snap, a little bit of a fin release there. And throws a tail, reverts around, just ever so quickly. I mean, the speed in which Italo surfs is astounding.
You know it's going to be fast. You know it's going to be electrified. You know it's going to be exciting. But you just don't know what's going to happen. And that's why you're so drawn. Take a look at this. I mean, this section here looked like, oh, okay, what is he going to do? And he just drifts it across, and then, oh, he's just going to tag it? Nope. He spins it all the way around. So every time he's going to stay in this heat as we watch an attempt at a backup score for Italo. Doesn't feel like, to me, that maximize the barrel time. Anytime you can stay behind the curtain as long as you possibly can and have a clean exit. I mean, it all set up by the drop. Comes out super clean and fits in a maneuver as well. So that's going to be definitely his best way.
Thank you for joining us, Quiksilver Pro France, as we're looking at Italo Ferreira, our heat leader, teeing off on the backhand and looking to improve upon a 5.5, and he is just going to work Peter Mel on that right out here at Lake Canoe.
Feels like to me he will improve on that 5.5. A slim margin, probably, you know, improvement, but it's definitely going to add some points, or at least a point, maybe, to his score line.
This is checked in at a 6.4, Peter.
Again, that backhand is such tight arcs, and I think more than anything is that speed in transition. He packed the maneuvers in, didn't he? So 4 solid moves. He even looking for the inside. He wasn't done yet. There's the wave for the ski. So there it is, a 6.4. So he did add a point.
The top spot at 11 minutes and 9 seconds. Yago Dora's got to get into the conversation. He's up live and goes down, unfortunately, for Dora.
So he has been quiet from those first early exchanges. And you just got to get yourself in a good headspace, right? A good vibe, and not allow, not think about it too much, because you know it's going to change.
Ferreira streaking down the line, loading up for something big. That's a nice snap. Floats it on the backhand, back up again. Wow, this quickness continues to impress me from Italo Ferreira.
Glides up and over it, and became a nice high-scoring maneuver, because that was a critical section.
How did he even get there? Let's watch this.
Yeah, well, again, a lot of speed. You're like, okay, does he waste a lot of the wave? Nope, because all of a sudden now this is where the scoring potential happens, and then glides up and over. Literally rode the roof of that wave for basically a solid move. So these three true combos right here: the whip of the tail, the glide right there, transitions to that final move, and then just somehow whips it back up vertically and pulls it down. Does it go and improve on the 6.4?
Both surfers on the paddle. Keanu's going to have first right. He doesn't want it. Yago's going to take it. Quick off the top, and again, just not a good heat for Yago Dora. Here he goes, Keanu Asing. On request, opens up with a big slash. A second hooking turn for Asing. A little bit tapered to this wave, so he has to relegate himself to a roundhouse cutback. This wave looking dead right there.
Then landing right there in that crease, so tough. So this is an important wave here. Looking for a 707. And again, you have a comparison already with the 700 from Italo Ferreira. More maneuver sphere from Keanu, but not as critical a section.
7.07. I don't know if that's enough for that number. Yago Dora looking for a ramp. Finds it. Rotates. And again, incomplete.
Well, there we go. Italo says, nah, I don't see a potential of a 7 there.
We'll see if there's a 7 here. Snaps off the top. Throws the tail. Trying to flare out a little bit more, but unable to complete that maneuver, Keanu Asing. So now he's going to be eating up some time, trying to paddle back out for one more attempt. Dora, this one's just going to be for the love, because he's not going to be able to get on to win this heat with one score. A little fun there, but still, I mean, that's got to be frustrating, where you're just basically in your mind, you got to be surfing for fun at that point.
Well, he's got an amazing shaper under his feet. Timmy Patterson, been shaping boards for many, many years out of San Clemente, and has given a huge amount of confidence to Italo.
Well, there you go. It's official. Italo Ferreira is going to move on to round number 3. We got more action coming here at the Quiksilver Pro France.